get heat for going slow, I will give you cover. So that's what I mean. Why now?
I think that the commission. There's a reason the commission has a lot of folks with a mental health background on it. It's a very complex issue, very complex, so we specifically staff the commission with sufficient folks who have a pertinent knowledge of that arena. You don't have to be a rocket scientist. I'm certainly not one to talk about what common sense is. And when you have the majority of NRA members telling you that they support universal background checks, there's not any reason we should be dragging our feet.
Well, what would you say to people who are questioning whether you're grandstanding, whether this release this announcement was timed to the vice president's visit? That, as you said, these proposals aren't surprising. You could have brought them out on January 9th.
In point of fact, a fair amount of work is going into this document. You've all received a summary 6 or 7 page document that goes into further detail than any of the legislative proposals that have been made that I'm aware of, and goes into greater detail than any of the discussions that I'm aware have been taking place in the building around these issues. With respect to timing, I would just ask that we not get overly involved in the process. And in fact, I'm loath to tell you how to do your job. But when people talk about those things, why don't you ask them about the specifics? Do they in fact believe in universal and comprehensive background checks? Do they in fact believe that we should limit access to these types of weapons? Do they or do they not believe in the specifics? To play this game, which I don't have firsthand knowledge, but you're telling me some people are playing, is right out of the NRA playbook. It's right out of the NRA playbook. Let's not talk about the things that could be done. Let's talk about things that are unimportant and therefore make it impossible to make the kind of progress that the citizens of Connecticut clearly want to see made.
But it isn't just the proposals, Governor. It's the manner in which they were framed. Republicans are taking exception to the remarks that you directed towards Senator McKinney. Representative DeFaro, certainly he criticized you on Monday. So,
and listen, I don't have a problem with those folks. And in fact, anything that was said was reported in everyone's articles here.
Did you consult with the task force before you? Did you speak with the task force before you came?
No, I did not speak to the task force. In fact, again, this is not comprehensive to all of the issues that the task force needs to take up.
I'm
not done answering. And it may not even be comprehensive in all that we can do around the gun issue. In fact, I've asked them specific questions and have now referred in this very same document some specifics to them to be taken up. So we'll give that some time.